Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, with your knees gently bent. So very often, people who attend this class, and especially watch on YouTube, can't do standing Qigong for the whole time. It's best to try and do some standing Qigong if you can. But because it's really the optimum way of gathering energy into your body. And part of the healing process is about gathering lots of fresh new energy, as it were. So if you can stand, it's great. And if you can stand, stand at shoulder width. So often people hear shoulder width and they make hip width, but shoulder width is much wider. So generous open stance. Just unlock your knees. When we stand at a bus stop, we lock our knees to support ourselves. So now we just release the knees forwards and suddenly the muscles are activated in the body. Tailbone just sinking down towards the ground, and then the top of the head gently pushing up into the blue sky. Soften in the center of the chest. Relax the tummy. And then there's this little sort of detail about the tailbone. So we just move our tailbone slightly to the front. So if we stand with our tailbone pointing up at the back, it really closes our lower back. But if we push our tailbone slightly forwards to the front, it really straightens the lower back. So we want to have a nice straight lower back. Tailbone just moving forward a little bit. And then between the legs, 𝐜𝐸𝐴, an acupuncture point, is just kind of lifting up. So we have this idea of 𝐜𝐸𝐴 between the legs, gently closing the sort of capsule of our body. So we lift gently between the legs. We lift at the top of the head. It's almost as if there's a central line suspending you from the heavens. And then the rest of the body kind of relaxes down around that central line. So there's sort of slight dichotomy there of the sort of central area moving upwards, closing here and moving upwards, while the rest of the body relaxes downwards. Okay, so we find our standard standing stance. And then we're going to do just 15 minutes of warm-ups. They're very simple, they're very easy, and each one can be adjusted to suit you. So if you find that you're stiff or you want to stay away from a particular area of the body, you can always adjust the exercise. And so I'll be turning all the way and looking over my shoulders by the end of the exercise, but you can still keep it very small and very tiny if you wish. Or if you're watching the video, you can just move straight forward to the meditation part. But doing the exercise is a really good idea. Okay, so we think about our bellies. Think about the belly button. Think about deep inside. So behind the belly button, deep inside, is an area where we gather energy. Not a particular organ or anything, it's just this area behind the belly button. And we put our attention there. So think about your belly button, think about the area behind it, and then gently turn your spine to one side. And just allow your spine to soften and open, see if there's any pain or discomfort. Then try the other side and just stretch gently into that. Just do that a couple of times, and provided you're not feeling any kind of warning signs from your body, and then we'll just open the exercise up a little bit and turn gently from side to side. So it looks like it's kind of being led by the hands or led by the shoulders, but actually what we really want is for the core of the body to be moving side to side. This energy field in the center of you moving side to side. And as you move, the rest of the body gently responds. We move the belly from side to side, and then the spine responds to that. As the spine moves, the shoulders move, then shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands. You can open the hands out and let them tap on the side of the body. You can feel the wrist thumping onto the small of the back. You can feel the forearm tapping the belly button. We're just sending a vibration through the whole body. This movement also moves your hips a little bit, moves your knees a little bit, moves your ankles a little bit. So we get a full body movement out of this. It's a great exercise just for waking the body up. I try to do it every morning, just to get the chi flowing, get the blood flowing, just to relax the body. So sometimes this exercise can make you feel a little bit lightheaded. We say dizzy in the West. In China, they say rebellious qi, qi that's gone the wrong way, gone up into your head and makes you feel a bit lightheaded and a bit dizzy. So we can counteract that just by concentrating on the toes. So put your mind into the big toes and really squeeze the big toes against the ground and experience the point where your big toes squeeze against the ground. See how it feels. And then work along to the next two toes, work along to the middle toes, work along to the ring toes, work along to the little toes. Just experience each of the tips of each of your toes squeezing against the ground. And when we put our mind into our toes, the energy moves in that direction. So it stops being in your head, making you feel dizzy, and then it goes down into your feet, and the body balances out again. So if you suddenly feel lightheaded, you can use this Chinese technique, which is called 𝐸𝐷-𝐞𝐸, where the mind goes, the qi follows. So we put our mind in our toes, and the qi follows into the toes. And that can be taken to its logical extreme when we think about healing. So if you imagine whacking your elbow against a doorknob, and you look at your elbow and you rub your elbow and you examine the wound site. And so by doing all of those things, you're bringing your attention to the place that you've just knocked. And that draws the mind to it, and the mind draws the qi to it. And then the third step is 𝐸𝐷-𝐸-𝐸, where the mind goes, 𝐸𝐸-𝐸-𝐸, where the qi goes, the blood goes. And so your intention draws the qi, and then the qi moves the blood, and then the blood is filled with nutrients and oxygen and blah, 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 all the healing things we need. So that's how we begin our healing process, is by putting our minds onto a particular part of the body. Same is true if you're working with the challenge. What we're doing here is just allowing the whole body to open up. But later on, we're going to work much more specifically. We're going to actually send healing deep inside a particular area of the body. The same is true then for such things as remote healing, which people wonder if it's true or not. But the principle still applies, because in Qigong we say no time, no space. And the idea behind that is that you can send energy to someone, to somewhere, to something. And there's some lovely examples of how that works. My friend Lynn McTaggart ran intention experiments about Afghanistan. And she had something like, I can't remember how many it was, 250,000 people, 150,000. It was a good quantity of people who were all online at the same time each day for a week. And they were sending intentions for peace in Helmand province, it was actually, to be very specific. And they were using two different organizations to judge whether that was true. And the data from both of these organizations, both were on the ground. One was the British Army, I think, and one was a charity who were keeping track of violence, as it were, in the area. And there's an astonishing graph that shows that in the week that they were intending, and for a few weeks afterwards, the actual violence in the area dropped by 30% or something like that. But that's, it sounds okay, that's not too bad. But the fact was that it had remained at the same level for 2 years. And then after about 3 or 4 weeks of this experiment, it returned back to the same level for the next year. And there was the only time in the whole of the period of that, the troubles in that province, where the levels changed, and they changed by a significant value, not just a small change, by a really significant value. And they were talking about family violence, they were talking about the war itself, tribal violence, all of these things were being covered, and every metric dropped. And so this is our intention being applied. And so we can apply our intention to ourselves as well. The problem is that we don't think about ourselves. We don't tend to examine our lives. We just tend to blunder on through our lives. And so now, by bringing a stop to ourselves, bringing ourselves into this gentle, easy place, and bring our minds toward the healing process, we're actually focusing all of our energies into healing ourselves. So let's just let this exercise evolve now. We slow down a bit and make it bigger. Just look back over your shoulder, really open up, use your neck this time. We'll just do a few of these long opening turns. Okay, good. A few more long turns. Really opening the neck out, really stretching, and then let everything subside. Gently down, gently down, gently down, gently down to a stop. Let's gather chi. Just lift the hands up, gather a ball of chi up above the head, and then gently move the energy down through your body. Imagine drawing it from your head, deep inside your chest. Imagine it drawing from your chest, deep inside your belly, where it all stores deep in the belly. And then we release the hands, and the chi flows down the legs back into the earth. Lift up and gather. And gently pull. Draw. Lift chi up. And pour chi down. Lift chi up. And pour chi down. So the rationale behind this little warm-up set is to get every aspect of the body gently open and moving so that the energy inside the body moves freely. So having rotated our spine for a little while, now we're going to bend the spine backwards and forwards. So just go very easy with this exercise. Just lift the hands up in the air, stretch up, and really feel you can lengthen the whole spine when you stretch up. We can just go backwards a little bit. Let your knees and hips drift forward. You softly lean back and stretch up. Gently back and stretch up. Gently back, stretch up, back, up into the blue sky. Arms and ears gently beside each other. They're not pressed against each other, by the way. They just coordinate the arms and ears. So we put the arms and ears and bend them over. As we do so, the nape of the neck really bends. When the arms are parallel, that's when we start to bend our upper back, start to bend gently into the middle back, and then just gently into the lower back. Allow your body to hang down wherever it naturally hangs, no problem. It's just wherever it goes to. If you feel that you can tuck your tummy in, that's great. If you release the back of the neck as much as possible so the head just hangs straight down to the ground. Sink down towards the toes and release. In line with the roots of our toes and release. Toward our insteps and release. Head back toward the heels. Good. Let the body hang and relax. Lift the tailbone up behind, push the tailbone to the front, roll the spine gently up, bring up the head and the arms and the ears as one piece, stretch up, gently back and up, gently back, stretch up, back and up, back, stretch up. Arms and ears gently tip over together, bringing the neck over to the upper back, middle back, and lower back. So just imagine your foot split into 4 pieces. First of all, make a little stretch down towards your toes, and then release. In line with the roots of your toes, just gently stretch towards that line, and release. In line with your insteps, gently stretch towards that line. And you can see deeper each time. The last one goes back to the heels. Nice deep bend.
Body relaxes and hangs. Tailbone lifts up behind. Point the tailbone up into the blue sky. Push the tailbone towards the front of the body and start to roll the spine up. Then bring up the head, bring up the arms, bring up the ears. Stretch up, blue sky chi. Knees and hips drift forward. You softly lean back and up, back. Stretch up, back and up, back. Stretch up. If you can, try doing this exercise with straight legs. So we tip over the arms and ears, the upper back bends, the middle back bends, the lower back bends, and we hang gently down. Let the back of the neck be soft and relaxed, but we try and keep our legs straight. So when we straighten the legs like this, it just gives the hamstrings a little bit of a stretch. Sink softly towards your toes and release, in line with the roots of your toes and release, in line with the insteps and release. Back to the heels. Okay, body hangs and relaxes. Lift the tailbone up behind. Push the tailbone to the front of the body. Roll the spine up. Arms and ears gently come up. Slowly draw up. Slowly draw up. Stretch. Blue sky chi. Let the knees and hips drift forward. You can softly lean back and up. Back. Stretch up. Back and up. Once more. Back. Hands up in the blue sky. Okay, last time. Legs nice and straight if possible. Arms and ears tip over. Upper back, middle back, and lower back. Let the body hang down and relax, but keep the legs straight if you can. Sinking down in line with the toes. And release. In line with the roots of our toes. And release. In line with the instep of the foot. And release. And eventually back towards the heels, a deep, deep bend. The body just relaxes and hangs. Lift the tailbone to point up behind. Push the tailbone towards the front. Start to build the spine up one vertebra at a time. Bring out the arms and the ears. Gently stretch up, gently stretch up, gently stretch up. Blue sky chi. Knees and hips drift forward, you lean back and up, back and up, back. Stretch up, back and up into the blue sky. Okay, just draw the hands over the crown of the head, just allowing the chi to pour. And then we can just release the hands down, so moving the energy from the head, drawing the energy down to the chest, drawing the energy down to the belly, and then let the hands relax and the chi flows down your legs into the ground. Let's make that circuit again. Lift up and pour down. Gently lift up and pour down. Last exercise before we start our meditation. Just raise the right hand up into the blue sky. Take a breath in. We'll just do some simple side bends. Head across to your left hand side. Breathe in, lift the hand up. Exhale, swap the hands over. Breathe in, lift up. And head across to the right hand side. Breathe in, lift up. Swap the hands over. Breathe in, stretch up. Head across to the left hand side.
Breathe in, lift up. Swap hands over. Breathe in, lift up. Go to your right. Breathe in, lift up. Swap hands over. Breathe in, lift up. Head to the left. Once more for each side. Breathe in, lift up. Swap hands over. Breathe in, stretch up. Head across. Breathe in, lift up. Swap hands over. Breathe in, stretch up. Exhale to the left. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, swap over. Breathe in, stretch up. And out to the right. Great. Lift both hands up into the blue sky. Let's draw the chi down through the body. Settling and calming and relaxing, settling deep inside. All the chi moves to the belly, but we just kind of nominally think about it parking there, and then we let the hands relax. Lift and gather. And down. Lift and gather. And down. If you feel unstable, keep doing this exercise for a little bit until you feel more stable. Otherwise, just bring your hands up and we'll bring them down to the belly. Actually, bringing your hands down to the belly is quite stabilizing as well, so you could always just try that. Bring the hands down, settle one hand on top of the other. Just see how your whole body feels. Sometimes you can still feel a little bit lightheaded, still feel a little bit wobbly, but hopefully you feel settled, calm, relaxed, centered. Centered deep inside the belly, centered behind the belly button in the core of your body. So as the hands settle onto lower dantian, then the chi gathers deep inside lower dantian. Deep inside our belly, this energy is starting to gather. So traditionally, we set up 𝐸𝐴𝐸 Qigong practices by using the 8 phrases, Dr. Pang's poemic form set to music. So I'll sing you the Chinese and then I'll translate it for you. It goes like this. Tao Tian Che Bi Jing Song Yi Qiang Hua Ji En Ne Ji Xin Cheng Ma Hao Gu Yinyam Bo Chi Shen Zhu Tai Kung Shen Yi Jiao Ti Jiu Shen Rong Rong Jiu Shen Rong Rong Jiu Shen Rong Rong. Jiu Shen Rong Rong means harmonize yourself in the chi field. The ultimate aim is to harmonize ourselves in the chi field. The rest of the poem describes how we might do that. Feel that your feet can connect through the earth, but down out into the blue sky beyond, down out into the universe beyond that. Feel that your head connects up into the clouds, into the blue sky, into the heavens beyond. Forwards, backwards, left, right, 1,000 directions. You connect out into the universe beyond. You allow your whole body to relax. You allow your mind to gently expand outwards, expand out into the universe. This universe filled with healing chi. We make our body very quiet, very calm inside. Dr. Pang says, deep respect brings about deep inner peace. So deep inner peace for your body. Clear the mind. When the mind is absolutely clear, no distracting thoughts, we can stay steady in this peaceful place. Well, it's assumed that your mind will wander off, will start thinking about other things, but always try to bring yourself back to this idea of deep inner quiet, deep inner peace. So when you find that your mind has strayed away, gently draw it back to this silence deep inside your body. Allow your mind to expand. So just imagine no longer locked inside the cranium. Now allow your mind to expand out. Feel the room around you. Feel your local town or countryside. Expand across your country. Expand across your continent. Expand out across the whole of our globe. And eventually imagine yourself like a satellite. You're able to view our beautiful blue planet. This beautiful blue planet looks like it should be so harmonious, doesn't it? It should be so peaceful. We know there's a bit of chaos that needs ironing out. But just send your love to this beautiful blue planet. Allow yourself to expand beyond that. Think about our solar system, our planets, the Milky Way. Go beyond that. Expand out. Feel the vastness of everything. Open yourself out to the vastness of it all. How extraordinary that our minds can take these incredible journeys. The body is bound by this earthly realm. The mind is free to cover the entirety of the universe. To bring back healing information from the four corners of the universe. To bring back undifferentiated chi. And drawing all this energy back, we think about the Milky Way, we think about the galaxy, we think about our stars, the sun, the moon, and eventually we find our way back to our beautiful planet. Send some love to your beautiful planet. Find your way gently back to your continent and your country, to your county, to your city, to your town, to your state, to your area. Work slowly back towards your practice space and work slowly back towards your body. Imagine gathering this healing chi from the entirety of the universe and drawing it back inside your personal universe back inside every cell of your body. In any moment, you are able to expand out into the universe on your own. It doesn't take me to guide you. You don't need my permission. You can always open in this way and feel yourself deeply connected to all there is. And you can always bring the healing resources of our universe back deep inside your body. Dr. Pang says, change your mind, change your life. Just think about that. If we're bound inside this tiny body, filled with problems, then sure, it's really difficult. But if we're no longer bound inside this form, if we really do have the vast resources of the universe, then why not use them? Why not pour them into us? Why not pour them through us? Why not bring about this deep healing for us? Nothing to stop us. Why does mankind experience suffering? Why do you have suffering in different periods of your life? When you suffer, somebody's there to help you. Perhaps you find a friend, family member, someone who's just there on the journey with you. And then you find someone of your friends, your family who are suffering, and you spend time helping them. This is human nature. If we fight against suffering, then everything feels terrible. Why me? Why should this happen to me? Why should I be the one who's going through this when, my sister, my brother, my friends, whatever, are not experiencing the same thing? Why should it happen to me? The truth is that this is where we evolve. This is where we change. The fire of suffering burns us clean, burns away all of the old stuff. It opens us, but also by helping other people through their suffering. We open our hearts. So this is our thought for today. So easy to close your heart. It seems so dangerous to have your heart open. It just feels like someone might reach inside and grab it and squeeze it too hard. And so we lock our heart away behind big wooden doors with an enormous lock with a heavy metal key. Clunk, shut. That's it. My heart is protected. But unless you're prepared to open your heart, you will never evolve your life. You will never become who you are supposed to be. It's a scary process. But every opportunity we have to help other people does this for us, opens our heart. You listen to your friend's story of how bad everything is, and your heart goes out to them, and you try to help as best as you can. And you do it again and again. And each time your heart opens more and more. When your heart is fully open, it can never be hurt again. Just think about that. When your heart is fully open, it can never be hurt again. Sometimes we only open the door a tiny bit, let somebody peek inside. There's this fear that governs everything. We have a fear of suffering. It's not the actual suffering itself, it's the fear of suffering that's the big problem. So we protect ourselves. We build the castle walls high. We try to stop ourselves from suffering. But we must allow these gates to open. Seek help from friends. A problem shared is a problem halved. And when this heart is open, it grows and glows. Imagine this beautiful heart deep inside your chest, radiating love. Don't stay closed. Allow yourself to open. Don't fear suffering. It's the means by which you evolve, by which you change, by which you become better. It is the essence of humankind, the absolute essence of humankind. There is always turbulence in our lives. We cannot avoid it because it's human nature. Our emotions and our finances, our health, our family, everything is constantly in flux. Everything is constantly changing. You cannot control all of those factors. And by controlling it, you're stopping it from evolving. You are stopping evolution. You are stopping your personal growth. So this is what the Tao is all about. It's about flowing with the river. It's about allowing and accepting. Can you just allow and accept? Don't fight, just flow. If you just stay open and relaxed, then the turbulence passes much more easily. It's this idea of making yourself invisible, making yourself see-through, just allowing all these things to pass through you. In Tai Chi, the idea is that one moves one's body out of the way before being struck by your opponent. And your opponent fires out a fist which just goes straight past your body, which is already moved out of the way. And then they gently fall over and you give them a good push. And so the idea is that you never get struck, you just use their force against them. And that's exactly the way to flow through life. Don't get hit. Gently move aside and just allow everything to move past you. If you stand in the way, trying to stop and change things, then the punch hits you directly and you're the one who falls over. If you step gently to one side, the torrent of life goes past you. Just gently observing it flow, smiling, helping as best you can. So when the turbulence occurs in your life, just allow it to be. Where you can add help, do so. You can always help yourself by just going into a quiet place, by gently connecting out into the universe and asking the whole of the universe to support you energetically, to support you with healing chi, with healing ideas. So when we say kai, that's the Chinese word for open, expand, let go, out into the universe. Then we say the Chinese word he, and that indicates bringing chi back from the universe, bringing it back and pouring it into your body. So when you find yourself in a tough place, you can just do kai and he. Just become quiet and gently open out and feel the vastness of the universe. Gently let go. All of these tiny problems dissolve out into the universe. And then when we say, we bring back healing chi into our bodies. We bring back energy that will help fix the situation. Let's just say kai and he a few times. You can say it, or you can think it, or you can just listen to me. Open your body out. Open, relax, expand. Feel the vastness of it all. Then bring back healing chi. Deep inside your body, it penetrates every cell. It goes deep into every system of your body, deep into every organ, deep into every bone, every joint, every muscle, every tendon, deep into your skin, deep into your sensory organs, deep inside every system, your nervous system, filled with chi, your digestive system, your endocrine system, making all the hormones for your body, filled with chi, your blood system supplying all of these things around the body, bones and muscles, tendons and sinews, down to every cell of the body. The whole of your digestive system, your urinary system, sexual system, whole of the body. Kai dissolves all problems. Healing chi goes deep inside.
Just gathering this healing chi. Allow it to flow through your body. Every cell is working well. Every cell is healthy. So perhaps you'd like to be very specific. There's a little caveat that comes with working with chi. You don't want to be thinking about a problem. So if you're thinking about my tumor, my pain, my broken leg, whatever, if you're thinking very specifically about it, you're kind of giving energy to it. So that's why we're very general. We just open up and open to the universe, and then we bring healing chi back into our bodies. But we can be somewhat more detailed if we wish. If you have a particular specific problem, let's say a problem with your liver or a problem with your kidneys, you can think about the problem with my liver dissolving when we say Kai, letting go, letting go, letting go, and then just bringing back healing light. And then gently opening and closing afterwards. So the specificity, is about thinking to yourself, right, that problem there in the liver is now gone as you open and let everything go. I'm going to bring back huge healing. And that's the only time we need reference of the problem. From then onwards, it's just opening out all of the whole of the liver and bringing back fantastic healing chi into the liver. So you don't want to be repeatedly saying, the problem that I have is the problem I'm working with, the problem, because you're actually giving energy to the problem itself. We don't want to do that. You can be more specific by saying, deep inside my spleen is this thing that needs to be removed, and now I'm opening and removing it, and now I'm bringing healing chi back into it, and now my whole spleen is good and dissolving, and now my whole spleen is back and perfect. We don't have to harp on about the specificity of it. So, is there something you'd like to work on today? It can be something easy. It can be like a knee that's sore, the whole of your spine, or it might be very, very specific. And just think about what it is you want to do. Place your mind deep inside for a moment. Deep inside. And then just see as we open our hands and say, Kai, that problem dissolves. Now bring back perfect working version. Whole area dissolves in chi. Bringing back perfect healing. Let go, let go. Bring the healing deep inside. Kai lets go. Her gathers healing chi. So just think about that area we've been working with. Think about it perfect. Think about it working really well. Think about it being totally healthy.
All of the problems have disappeared. Just concentrate on that for a few moments, visualizing that perfect healed area. Blood and chi flowing well through that area of your body. The chi of the universe has brought about perfect healing. I want to think about another aspect, as referred to earlier, the heart. Maybe we could just put our hands in front of our hearts for a few moments. When we say Kai, we can imagine all the defenses of the heart breaking down, just opening out. Imagine your beautiful heart available, open, healthy. And then when we draw the chi back in, we bring back a perfect heart, perfectly protected, perfectly working, perfectly available. A heart in balance, if you will. So what we're doing is trying to remove the unnecessary protection that we've built up over the years. Through our childhood, we protect ourselves. Through our adulthood, we have problems of the heart that feel they need to be protected very deeply. And so we have to allow these things to open. We have to allow access to our heart. We have to allow our heart to truly love and open. So let's just do that. Do Kai and Her for your heart. Heart opens. All defenses disappear. We bring back a heart in balance, a perfectly balanced, open heart. Open the doors of your heart. Allow your heart to adventure through the world, no longer be confined. Her brings back a perfect heart, totally in balance, totally functional. Open your heart. Allow love to flow in your life. Her brings the right love back to you. So there's always this middle of the road, perfect balance idea in Chinese medicine. You're not giving out too much love and never having it brought back to you. You're not having people take love that you don't want to give. What you have is a heart in perfect balance, in the center of everything, working perfectly, where you find it able to love in a balanced, even way. And you find that love is reciprocated in a balanced, even way. So let's find this way to perfect balance for our heart. Gently open your heart once more. Find your heart open. Find your love radiating. Feel this light deep inside you, radiating to every aspect of your life. No time, no space. So now we can radiate love to the people who have gone before, who may have been problems in our life.
We can radiate this love to people who will come into our lives. We can welcome in this open moment. Send love to past problems. Send love to future beings. Just send love out to everybody on our planet, every energy in our planet. And when we draw back, we bring back the healing resources of the universe. We bring back appropriate healing for our lives, appropriate love for our lives. So rather than abusive relationships that are always imbalanced, you invite back into your life the perfect person, the perfect love, the perfect relationship. Open yourself out and bring back the perfect relationship deep into your life. Feel your heart deep in your chest, but feel the energy of that all the way through your life. You are open, you are loving, you are prepared to risk because you know that nobody can hurt this perfectly balanced heart. The fears can be let go of now because you have invited the perfect relationships, the perfect people, the perfect times, the perfect things into your life. No longer have this fear. Fear is no longer required because you have brought balance. There will always be turbulence going through your life, except that this is the nature of being human. There will always be upsets. There will always be relationship problems, but you face it with an open heart. And only love can come from love. Allow the turbulence to flow round you and past you, not through you. Become love, open, and you cannot be hurt. Become love, open, and you cannot be hurt. Trust this wonderful universe of ours. Trust the power of our universe to heal you. Trust, and you will be rewarded. This love will pour into your life. This love will fill every cell, every moment of your being. So wherever your hands are, you can gather them back to your belly. It's a very kind of grounding idea, putting our hands back on our belly. It brings us back into the physicality. But not only that, it roots the ideas that we've been working on deep inside our being. So why don't we gather a few times? Just let your hands slide back past your hips and then open them out to the sides and gather a huge ball of energy in front of you and eventually bring it back to your belly, one hand on top of the other. This is really cementing and gathering and holding and centering this chi, this energy, this information deep inside your body. All of the work you've done here today becomes part of you, becomes part of your story. Let's gather one more time. Let the hands slide out to the side. Gather a huge ball in front of you. Draw this wonderful ball of energy back towards your belly and feel as you do so that you incorporate all of this healing into every cell of your body, every aspect of your emotions and your life. Every aspect of you is healed by this extraordinary energy and these incredible ideas that come with it. You will be able to go through your day with your heart open, feeling safe. So in Chinese medicine, we have this idea
of the heart being the father and the kidneys being the mother. And so just imagine when you breathe in, the energy of your kidneys lifts up to meet your heart. When you breathe out, the energy of the heart flows down to meet your kidneys. Just take 2 or 3 breaths. Breathe in. Lift the mother's chi up to meet the father. When you breathe out, allow the father's chi down to warm the mother. The cooling energy of the kidneys comes up to cool the fire of the heart. The warmth of the heart flows down to warm the kidneys. And so when the heart and the kidneys are in this perfect, easy balance, the fire of the kidneys warms the fire of the heart warms the kidneys. The coolness of the kidneys, the water of the kidneys cools the heart. And suddenly the system comes into a perfect balance. Mother and father of your body in perfect harmony. And when mother and father are in perfect harmony, we feel safe. Your heart feels safe. Your life feels safe. This gentle idea, breathing in and lifting the chi up. Breathing out and pouring the chi down. When we find ourselves in a moment of worry or stress, we come back to this idea. Gentle breath lifts kidney chi up to cool the heart. Gentle breath takes this warmth of the heart down to the kidneys. Whole body becomes safe. Heart is open to an appropriate level. Heart is in balance. Also, the heart governs blood. Blood and chi flow well round your body. The heart's function in perfect working order. It's not only just about love, it's also about blood flow. We imagine the heart is strong. We imagine the aortas, the valves inside the heart. We imagine the veins, the capillaries, to the tiniest level. Blood and chi flow well round your body. So the heart function, the physical function is strong. And deep inside, the love function is strong. Whilst we've been standing like this, we've been gathering huge amounts of energy deep in the belly, naturally gathering at lower dantian. All of this chi deep inside your belly supports your kidneys, supports your heart, supports the whole of your body. So this hour of meditation has drawn a deep supply of chi inside your body to keep you well. Just imagine lower dantian, deep inside your belly, this ball of chi, this vast resource of energy. Imagine you can drive it up your spine and illuminate the whole of your brain. Your brain is working well. Your brain is strong. Your sensory organs working well. Draw the chi down into your spine, to your neck, to your thyroid, working well. The whole endocrine system working well. Down from your neck to your shoulders, down your arms to your fingertips. Arms and shoulders strong, all the way to the fingertips. The whole of your spine, from your brain down the spinal column. The nervous system that branches out, working well. And the upper part of your torso, your ribs, are like a beautiful chi hug round your organs, deep inside the upper torso with your lungs and heart, deep inside the middle torso with your kidneys and your liver and your spleen, pancreas, deep inside the lower part of the torso with the sexual and digestive organs, excretory organs,
Everything is working well. Allow the chi to flow down your spine to the tailbone, go down into the hips and the pelvis, pelvic girdle. Allow the chi to flow down through your hip joints into your knees, thighs into your knees, flow down from your knees into your calves, into your ankles, Achilles, and your feet, all the way down through your toes to the tips of your toes, the soles of your feet. Draw the chi up the back of your body. Draw the chi up over the top of your head. Pour the chi down the front of the body, enveloping your body in this beautiful field of chi. So think about your skin, strong, perfect, everything working well. On the skin is the Wei Qi layer. It's an energy layer, strong, powerful layer of Qi, about 6 centimeters, 3, 5, 7 centimeters thick. This glow of Qi around your whole body, keeping you safe, protecting you, this incredible energy field. And then round that is your Qi body. It's like a meter in front of you, a meter to the left, the right, back, front, up, down. This bubble of Qi round your body. Now we can visualize ourselves. This being of light, every cell of your body is filled with Qi. Every muscle, every bone, every tendon, every system in your body is filled with Qi. Deep healing inside your whole body. A being of light filled with Qi. Your Wei Qi layer, strong. Your Qi body, strong. This vast bubble of Qi protects and connects you. See yourself as this being of light. Know that every cell in your body is working well. You are healthy. All functions of your body are healthy. Blood and Qi flow well through this healthy body. Your heart appropriately open. Blood and Qi flow well. All functions of your body returning to perfect working order. You are healthy. Bring the feet together. We come back into the standing 𝐸𝐴𝐸 Qigong pose. We can bring our hands into our belly. Let's just draw 3 circles around the belly button. So we draw 3 circles around the belly button, and that just brings us back into this Qi body, brings us back into our physicality, brings us back into this moment, and then round the other way, storing all the Qi deep inside. And then just bring the hands to a stop. Put a big smile on your face. Slowly open your eyes. Release your hands. And then we can give a little bit of a shake out. Always good just to shake the body, just to get the Qi flowing. If you feel you'd like to bend, you can do so, but don't come up quickly. It can make you very dizzy. So if you feel you need to bend, that's fine. Just come up really slow to stretch out the body in whatever way needs stretching out. If you need to bend in any way, that's fine. Great. And then a little shake always helps as well. Just get the Qi and blood flowing well. Very good. And then we finish off with a little salute for each other. We're going to say 𝐿𝐴 first. So 𝐿𝐴 means good already. Don't unmute yourself because you suddenly dramatically appear on YouTube. So try not to do that. So we can say 𝐿𝐴 together. 𝐿𝐴 is Chinese for good already. Everything is good already. All of the work we've done is fixed. And so I'll know you're saying 𝐿𝐴, don't worry. Put your hands up in the air. 1, 2. 𝐿𝐴. 1, 2. 𝐿𝐴. 1, 2. 𝐿𝐴. Declaring that everything we've done is good already. Everything is sorted. Make a little salute for each other. So in 𝐸𝐴𝐸 Qigong, we bring the right hand up and we bring the left hand down. We pull the fingertips together and we put the thumbs on the end. This is called entirety hands, the entirety of the universe here in your hands. Really nice to see you here today. Thank you very much for being here. And what happens next is that this video will go up onto YouTube probably tomorrow. And these are available for you to watch at any time. If you just go onto my YouTube channel and search at Jeremy Colledge, you find them all. There's a huge playlist of over 160 classes now. And I'd love you to share them with your friends. You know, if you have someone else who's working on a healing journey, please don't hesitate to share those with them. And I'll put them on our WhatsApp group as well tomorrow, I guess. Very nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely day. Bye, everyone. Bye.